AIESEC in Babez! Finally, we are in the LCP elections 2K15-16. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Sahrawi Abir, I am 23, and I'm in the second year Master of Theoretical Physics. In AIESEC, I'm a member in the TM department. I was OCP for 2 times in the 2.0 and the GW events, and I help in many projects. Why am I applying for this position? Because you are great people with a great potential, and you need just a small spark to shine and take AIESEC in Babez to the next level. With you, I want to see AIESEC in Babez as the best LC in the MENA region, and not only in Algeria. I want to see AIESEC in Babez as a strong and committed LC, which deliver a high-quality programs run by high-performing members. To do all that, we have to build a strong strategy based on the exchange part. And before that, we must show to everyone who we are and what we can do. Why me? Because I really love AIESEC and I believe on its impact. I also believe in each member of our LC. I know that I can motivate each one of you to do better, and together we will take AIESEC in Babez, even AIESEC in Algeria, to the next level. Thank you for having me, and see you in the elections day. Bye-bye!
My name is Badruddin Jafali, and I want to be your LCP for the term 15-16. And thank you for considering my application. One of my motivation and strength is that I believe I have this strong ability to connect to people, inspire and motivate them. My aim in here is to try to establish in more depth the reality between and the context between the idea of stepping beyond our own expectations and how we can operate as a team. So we can drive the current leaders or the future leaders of Algeria in their respective vision. I'm crazy enough to believe that I am this small change that this LC needs, so we can take this LC to the top.
Hi AIESEC Babez. My name is Khalid Yamani. I'm 22 years old, an Algerian student in my final year to obtain my degree in petroleum engineering in the University of Babez. And now I'm applying and competing for the LCP position for the next term 15-16. So my story with AIESEC begins like in a weird way. A friend of mine convinced me to apply for an organization that was dealing in English, and that's all what I knew about AIESEC back then. I never imagined myself that I will attend like weekly meeting and go for project and work with the team. So by time I applied with my friends who convinced me to do that, and I start my journey with AIESEC Babez. My first year I was a member of the OGX team. I passed some interviews for our EPs, for our students to go for exchange. Very good sensation for me to know that I was like a cause reason for a life-changing experience for someone else. Despite the job that I have been doing with the OGX department, I really never felt myself like a real AIESECer until my first conference ever, which is the Disa del Diaz in Iran. When traveling with AIESEC Babez in the same bus, discussing the same topics, I started to feel that chemistry between members, and especially in the night of awards when AIESEC Babez was rewarded as the best LC. I felt proud, I felt happy, I felt very motivated to start the journey with AIESEC, to do all my best in order to give it the push that's needed to be one of the best LCs ever. Afterward, I decided to join the ICX department. It was just for a new experience, for a new challenge, for a new field. So, once I joined the ICX department, I had the choice to apply for a team leader position between IGCDP and IGIPT. I hesitated a lot, and I went to the IGCDP team because it was like attractive, but I really wanted to take the challenge and to take the first position of its kind, IGIPT. Why do I want to become the next LCP? It's simply because I'm someone who really loves Babez, who really wants badly to that Babez be one of the most LC in the region or the international scale. I have like many ideas to give you an overview. The first one is to separate LCM, like department meeting and training. So it will be like distinct days. The first one, the LCM, is just to discuss AIESEC matters, department matters, and to evolve in another session, which is the no offense to you, where we will like talk about a member of department and to ask him about what he is doing, why he isn't doing this and not this. The other day it will be just for training, for soft skills, for public speaking, for like project management, and it will be another day. It will be less mandatory than the first one. My willingness to apply for the LCP position of the next step is not just for me or for our members, but it's all for our community, for the Algerian youth. I want to be a reason that gives our youth the opportunity to go for exchange, to develop themselves and to develop their community. For all the reasons that I have stated earlier, I, Khalid Yamani, hereby present myself as a candidate for the LCP Babez election 15-16. Thanks for your time and consideration.
Hi Babez, I am Mariam Idir, your current LCP PTM, and I am applying for the position of local committee president for the term 15-16. Why? For the simple reason that I believe that our dear LC has a huge and outstanding potential. AIESEC in Babez is growing a bit every day. I think that the position of LCP will enable me to continue on this growth path, bring some changes, take the right actions, and lead AIESEC Babez to the next level. I believe that I can make it happen. I believe that we all together will make it happen. I strongly believe to the fact that I am the right person in the right position to drive AIESEC Babez to the top. I know that I can be the person who will lead our dear LC in the national level and represent it in the international level. I am Mariam Idir, I am Neseker, and I am the change.